right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Spin That Dice.
He almost said the other.
I did. I have to freaking podcasts. This is my second podcast. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Spin That Dice, episode something. I don't know, like 5 or something.
I think it's like 6.
5 or 6.
5 or 6.
Yeah. How you doing, dude?
I'm doing great. I need to address something else, and not to belabor the point. But last time on our show to start, I did say...
Oh, you're going to do this every time?
No, I'm not going to do this every time. I just have to clear it because this really was pissing me off. So I said initially, the first thing I said rubber plants.
Oh my God.
Right? And then the second time I said, no, it's not rubber plants, it's rubber tree. It's a different species. Let me further clarify it to say that rubber plants actually do produce latex, which is used in the production of rubber.
God.
However, the industrial... back in 50 years before synthetic rubber, it was rubber trees were being used, so not rubber plants. Even though they are a similar species, they can produce latex, they're not commercially used. But I was completely I was thinking oh, they just call them rubber because they look rubbery. I don't know.
Is this a bit you're doing?
It's not. It's
not.
I was like, oh shit, wow, I really fucked up.
I mean, you losing sleep over the wrong things, man.
Wait, were the Knicks an original? We
Should we Google this? Should we look this up?
Yeah, we have to.
We have to.
I'm sorry to our New York Knicks fans. And
I don't know. I'll do.
Just say.
Have the Knicks
won a championship? There you go. It's yes, too. Okay.
Yes. Comment. Wow, I've never seen it too. Yeah, hey. I've never seen it go yes, too.
Were the Knicks in the NBA or the ABA at that time?
This is.
It does say NBA, but I think sometimes they I don't know.
Well, should we go to the Knicks Wikipedia page?
Yeah, we're
gonna do that.
That's fine.
Sometimes we change it up here.
American. Okay.
Sure. Yeah, the Knickerbockers.
Okay.
Team based in New York, Borough, Manhattan. Knicks compete.
You're gonna have to keep going down.
Beginning
in the 1950. So they were in the NBA. They were.
Yeah. The BBA. Wow.
Oh no! Wait. Yeah. Well, that was in the 40s.
Jeez, dude.
Okay, so they weren't in the ABA in the 70s.
Okay.
It's good to know.
Well, I kind of want to know why are they called the Knickerbockers, though. Let's see if that's on there.
There's
basketball, college.
There's probably like a history part. Oh, you're in this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jeez,
I'm not reading today.
Ned Irish.
Irish wanted a distinct name for his franchise that was representative of the city of New York. He called together members of his staff for a meeting to cast their votes in a hat. After tallying the votes, the franchise was named the Knickerbockers. The Knickerbocker name comes from the pseudonym used by Washington Irving in his book, A History of New York, a name that became applied to the descendants of the original Dutch settlers of what later became New York, and later, by extension, to New Yorkers in general. In search of a head coach...
that didn't answer the question.
Okay, so it's a pseudonym used by Washington Irving in his book, A History of New York. And they called New Yorkers, they used to call them Knickerbockers. Well, can we is Knickerbocker highlighted anywhere? Can we look that up?
It's gotta be up.
You just gotta Google it.
Yeah.
Look it up on Google.
I'm looking it up on Google.
No, look it up on Google.
Google.
That's a famous tweet. I can't take credit for that. That is by a back in the day.
You want the definition, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, so let me just talk about that tweet because I said look it up on Google. I feel bad.
Okay. I mean, look at this.
So it's men's or boys' baggy need breeches.
Oh. Breeches.
Breeches.
Oh, wait, that's how you spell britches?
I guess.
No.
I thought it was B-R-I-T-C-H.
God, they couldn't even spell back then. Damn, this was probably like gangster. That's what the gangsters wore then.
Those are cool. I mean, they look like baseball pants.
They do, yeah.
Or like baseball pants, how Manny Ramirez would wear them.
Yeah, the baggy.
He was. You know why? And I'm not gonna speculate. Actually,
speculate, dude.
Who cares? I don't
Be
care.
speculative.
I feel like Manny wore all of the baggy clothes because he was juicing so much.
He had to hide it.
Everybody else was like Mark McGuire's ripping out of his shirt, and Manny's over there wearing a triple XL, but underneath he's absolutely yoked.
Yeah, he's like, oh look, I'm kind of chubby. I'm a fat guy.
Then, when they would show pictures from the locker room, like, or in 2004 when they won the World Series, and you see Manny's arms in like and he's like the most ripped guy you've ever seen.
You might have to get a little closer to that mic.
Sorry about that. But anyways,
these ain't shirts, dude. These are like umarumis or whatever.
So knickerbockers are in fact pants.
It's
so
pants.
I knew they were pants.
It's old dumb
know.
pants.
But like, yeah, I guess that was a nickname for New Yorkers because they all wore them.
Gangsters.
They were all dope.
They were all dope. All right, let's just get into it.
Sorry for that.
I can't wait to see what you have to apologize for next week.
I'm not going to apologize for anything next week.
Don't.
Because I'm always good.
You're always good.
But I just want to have fun all the time. And I never
and Rich has fun by apologizing.
It's sort of my thing.
He really takes us home with him, and that's why he's a good podcast co-host.
No, I don't take.
He takes it home with him.
I think about it for like literally a minute outside of doing the podcast, whereas I think some people don't even while they're doing it, they don't know they're on a podcast. Yeah. You just
not to mention any names.
You just slyly set up the mics in front of them, and they're just you're like get closer to that. There we go. Perfect.
All right, random. Okay,
you going first?
Is this one sentence? Can't get shorter than that.
Oh,
it's got a comma though.
Yeah, there's different sections.
Okay, I'll do it.
All right.
Danilia Kuroshio, maybe, is a species of sea snail, a marine gastropod mollusk in the family Chilodontidae.
That's pretty good. Or it might be
Chilodontidae. That's hard to say. Chilodontidae.
This looks like a pretty standard snail shell.
Yeah.
I
probably have one, like in a beach bag somewhere.
To write home about. Very tiny. The size of the shell varies between 7 millimeters and 13 millimeters. So a little tiny little fella.
Maybe I don't have it because it says it occurs off the Philippines.
You may not have it. It
well,
does,
we're on the Pacific Ocean, correct? Connected to the Philippines.
Jared doesn't know which side is the Pacific.
I know it's the Pacific Ocean.
For all he knows, the Philippines could be like a quick short trip.
Yes, dude.
Because
the world's round, you can get really anywhere in about an hour.
He's correct in saying that. Anyway, well, if you have didn't remember, I don't know. I don't want to talk about it, but you know how there used to be Lear jets. Do you remember? I mean, not that we remember it, we were on
Wait,
them.
what's a Lear? We don't have Lear jets anymore?
No, they stopped. I mean, like a Concorde or something.
I don't know what a Lear jet is. I thought a Lear jet was just a jet.
I think a Lear jet was like a...
What are those skinny suckers?
It was like a private jet that very wealthy people or whoever would have.
70s-ish, maybe?
70s,
okay.
80s. I think the last one flew in 2001, but they would just go from, New York to Los Angeles in 3 hours. And they burned an insane amount of fuel. They were so wasteful.
Talk about chemtrails.
I think they're bringing them back, but they're not going to...
Bring them back. Bring the Hummer back.
They're thinking about having them be electric or something. But
it's the Hummer of the sky.
No, when you said, no, let's go somewhere in the world in an hour, I was like, maybe someday.
Maybe someday we can. We could go somewhere in the world in an hour.
Yeah, I could. Right. You just travel an hour in any direction and there you are.
All right. You can click.
All right.
All right.
Random. The 2022 Leicester unrest.
Whoa.
In August and September 2022, Leicester, England saw a period of religious and ethnic tension between predominantly British Pakistani Muslims and British Indian Hindus. Now, I didn't hear anything about this.
What a British thing. The unrest.
We called it. It's like the Troubles.
Yeah.
The Troubles. Are you sure it was just Troubles?
It was. Wait, what is that? Is that referencing something? The Troubles?
Yeah. So how the UK colonized. Well, not colonized, but basically controlled Ireland for its entire existence.
Yes.
And then the Troubles were an ongoing, decades long conflict between the Irish because the Irish were give us our Northern Ireland back.
Give us our Ireland back.
That's exactly what they said. But they called it the Troubles, but it was an all out guerrilla.
It wasn't the Troubles.
Guerrilla warfare.
I love that. The Troubles.
But this doesn't seem too good.
2022.
The unrest saw escalated ethnic violence between both populations. That's the unrest saw escalate. So somebody messed up on that sentence.
What does it say?
It says the unrest saw escalated ethnic violence both populations.
Oh,
I added the between. I helped you out there, whoever updated this. So Leicester, England, I would assume that's near all the other.
I feel like it's Leicester.
No, I think it's Leicester.
Maybe.
Let's see, background. Okay.
Wait, community
Southeast.
leaders and analysts point to the 28 August 2022
Oh.
Asia Cup match between Pakistan and India, which saw a reaction from Pakistani fans to India's victory as a catalyst.
No way.
Similar to Franz Ferdinand. Wow.
No,
Gee,
it doesn't say
no,
similar
I know.
difference.
I mean, people take football pretty seriously. Or is that what it is? Wait, it doesn't say what sport.
It said that was the flashpoint.
Maybe it's cricket.
I would imagine it's.
It is cricket.
It is cricket.
Called it.
Wow, he's right.
I'm smart today, dude.
You know, there's a lot of tension between Muslim and Hindu folks globally.
That age old.
I mean, it is.
I know.
Like,
I
thought
know.
you were going to say, like, oh, I don't know.
It just started like
It
the
just
Afghanistan
It started
war.
after this cricket match. They were like, you know,
Yeah, you know,
like,
we don't like you
they're
guys.
like, you know, not only did you beat us in cricket, but like now we're finding other things we don't like about you. But immediately now in 2022, before that,
we
it
were
was
pretty good.
totally
Everything's fine.
awesome. Let's see.
Most person.
According to Leicester East MP Claudia Webb, friction between the two communities had been simmering for months. Hindus have been accused of antisocial behavior involving drugs and alcohol.
Hell yeah, dude.
I mean, sorry, guys. That they were angry at them for being cool as
I
hell.
know. Smoking cigarettes.
They were looking so fucking just the coolest. Tensions over an attack on a Muslim teenager by over 30 Hindu youths. Guys, come on. 30 you guys, come
Jeez.
on. So why'd you do that?
The guy's like, all right, God,
Like,
jeez.
easy.
Ah.
Don't do that. If it was like 5 guys, I'd be like,
Yeah.
jumped them.
We're gonna
like
say
30 guys.
We're going on the record saying don't do that.
If you got,
You know what? And I stand by that too.
Thank you, Jared. You know he really stands up when it matters.
I say don't jump people. Don't do it. All right.
It's something he's always lived by.
I'm getting friggin' worked up over here.
He's pacing, although he's very close to his microphone.
Rich, listen. I've podcasted over 30 episodes. Okay.
He's an old.
I know how to do it.
Fogey
I know how
in
to
the
do it.
podcast world.
An old fogey.
I'm a young gun.
It sounds like you're an old fogey. You said the word fogey.
I'm a young gun in the podcast arena.
He's an up and comer.
I'm an up and comer. Let's see. What is
unrest.
this? What did they say? Flashpoint.
Was
I
it
wanna
a
see I want
flashback?
to see the flashpoint. Aftermath, the Asia Cup cricket match. Key flashpoint. So Hindu youths were chanting nationalist slogans. And then they were saying Pakistan. I don't know. I'm not going to say it.
And as we covered last episode, nationalism is bad.
Jared,
It's bad.
Jared was big. Yeah, let me clarify. Jared was going, you know, if you didn't know anything,
If you
about
didn't know
nationalism,
anything,
you go, you know, that
it sounds good. But that's probably the point. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that is the whole point. That's
Yeah.
how you use
And I don't fall for it.
Jared.
I'm going on the record again and saying nationalism is bad.
Jared's never heard of like using words as like a weapon.
I know.
He's
I know.
like, wait.
I'm like, Hitler said he was going to help them, dude. I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait, he wasn't a socialist? Wait a second.
He's for social change, social justice.
Yeah.
I
Nobody's ever lied or used
No,
deceit
dude.
in
Politicians,
politics.
God.
Because it's the law. You can't.
You
lie.
can't. Yeah, exactly. There's
It's
checks and
just
balances.
bad.
Yeah.
Let's see what else happened here. So there was unrest. It was in 2022. Pakistanis were saying things like Modi is a dog, which is pretty funny because I think if you make fun of any
What did Trump say that? Modi is a dog.
Modi is a dog. But like making fun of any politician, that is fair game.
Yeah, screw
Like,
him.
you just
Even the
whatever.
best politician.
I know, like
You know?
you think of it like, I mean, I don't like. Is somebody really gonna get offended by that? Like, even if you're like a crazy like in the U.S., if you're insane, really into Trump, whatever, and then somebody goes, "Trump's a fucking idiot," are you gonna freak out about it? Probably
Yeah, yeah, and then
no,
yes,
but like I think about it though, they'll probably be like, you're kind of right, but
most people,
I'm
yeah.
also wild, like I'm crazy.
Yeah, I'm also
and
crazy.
Something's wrong with me, but like yeah, they were saying long live Pakistan, whatever. It doesn't seem too, that's fine, whatever. But yeah, so I guess guys, at the end of the day,
I gotta tell you,
it's just a game. I mean, cricket
stuff's pretty complicated over there.
I'm surprised that there's a whole like what actually happened.
That's what I'm looking for. The surge in violence. Oh, it was like a
escalate before the funeral of the Queen.
R.I.P.
They
dude.
were chanting stuff.
Well,
people were chanting. A lot of chanting going on.
what is
too much chanting? Oh, it was too loud for the British. They were that was
Pace.
the unrest. They were trying to. They said, "Please."
Who is this? I'm confused. Who is fighting in this?
It was a two ethnic group. Well, they're both British, obviously, but Pakistani Muslims and Indian Hindus.
Okay, it was these ethnic
UK,
groups in Britain.
in the UK.
Okay.
But see, I think all I'm seeing is there was a lot of chanting.
Why? Yeah. Why? I don't.
Violence, but like not really. They were burning a flag. I mean,
this is a friggin' Tuesday in America.
I was just going to say,
like what?
We have freak shows.
Can't
like
put a name on that.
Protesting hospitals and shit.
Yeah. Stop saving sick people.
Yeah. Like this is.
I'm confused
a day that
by
ends
this.
in Y in the old US of A. My God.
All
Guys,
right.
get it together over there.
Grow up,
Really?
Britain.
Seriously, like we have stuff
over
like
cricket. Named after a bug.
We'll win. A team will win in a city, and they will trash that. They will flip cars.
Well, because they just had to watch a match that took 7 days, and then they lost.
There's different kinds of cricket, and maybe we'll get into that at some point.
Maybe, right?
Yeah. There's like
let's jot that down.
We're talking about there's like the 20 test match, and then there's like a regular one that's like the length of like a baseball game.
Oh,
and then so
I thought they could all go on for like a week.
No, that's a different kind that goes for like several days. But then there's one. I mean, it's not several straight days. It's you obviously go home and then you come back and you play like the next.
Oh yeah. Obviously, it's not 24 hours times 7.
When I was younger, that's what I like. When I was like a kid, I was like, wow, cricket they can play for several days. It's like a series.
Yeah.
Like,
now, has anyone tried sitting the Muslims down with the Hindus and just talking it out?
I think you might be the first to suggest
they should probably just talk it out, and I bet they'd find at the end of the day they're really all just humans.
I think you should.
They're like, no, we're not.
You're like, whoa.
I don't know which one. I'm not saying which one is an alien. They're both.
And then you do it, but like you're like a different kind of alien.
Yes.
You're blue. They're green.
Yeah.
And then you start saying, I'm blue. But anyways, yeah. Well, I think there's a reason why we didn't hear about this because
it's a nothing burger, as people say at my work.
Oh my God.
I know.
Is that like a Gen Z thing? I'm sorry, not Gen Z. Sorry. Or whatever. Gen X.
No, I think it's a nerd thing. I don't even get where Nothing Burger came
from. Like a show, like a West Wing.
I'm gonna look that up. Where did Nothing Burger come from?
I feel like it's a West Wing. Like that's my guess.
Is it one word? Nothing Burger.
Yes, it is.
It's a Nothing Burger. Originally often written as. No, you're gonna make me click something.
I know
you're gonna
make
me click.
It was invented in the political 1950s.
Term Nothing Burger. The term Nothing Burger, sometimes styled as "ooh, that's stylish," Nothing Burger with a space between nothing and burger, merges in the media whenever something is downplayed. Not whenever something is downplayed. I never see that in the media, and I consume a lot of media.
Ted Cruz used Nothing Burger.
Okay.
All right. When did it start? That wasn't the first
term
time.
has been it's seen a resurgence in popularity.
It's always politicians fucking saying it, so that's why I think it's from something.
They're really the trendsetters
it's from
of
something. Yeah, it's from something stupid as fuck. I know. Mother.
One-time patrol nominee.
Okay.
I mean, oh, okay. Here we go.
1950s gossip columnists don't care.
Luella Parsons. Parsons used the term in a number of columns to refer to minor celebrities she deemed unworthy of public attention. Jesus, Luella, whatever your name is.
And this was before the invention of the hamburger.
That is, hamburgers are considered a filling and substantial bite. Something that doesn't provide that expected substance might leave you hungry. I mean, stupid.
Really dumb.
You know how burgers have substance? Yours has none. Stupid. Stupid, and I hate it, and I'll never say that again.
I never said it.
I have it tattooed.
Does it show two buns floating with nothing in between?
Yes.
Underneath
the word nothing between?
No. Ooh.
You could do either one.
That's
you do either one,
those,
dude.
Little riddles that people do.
The easiest riddle. Nothing sandwich.
Well, if they've never heard of Nothing Burger,
that's true.
They'd be there for days.
All right. We're done with this thing that wasn't a thing.
And
if it actually was a thing, I apologize to the Muslim and Hindu community.
It doesn't look like anybody died, though. That's why I'm.
I mean, that guy got jumped by 30 people. He didn't die.
He was. Well, see, he was Jason Bourne. So. Or no, he was John.
He had one cricket club.
He was John Wick. Hey, have you seen those cricket clubs?
I remember.
You could fuck somebody up with one.
Yeah,
of those.
Farhan had one of them. These things are fucking.
They're long and they're heavy.
Yeah, they're aerodynamic, probably.
No, they're not. But it doesn't look like anybody died. However, we do understand the long-standing disagreements and
it's not
there's
good.
A lot of cultural but also geopolitical history here. We're not making light of it. We apologize to
we apologize to hey, we're not on anyone's side here.
No, I hope you guys work it out.
Is there a good or bad side too?
Anytime
you're all corrupt.
Anytime there's ethnic violence, you just hate to see it.
You hate to see it, dude. And we don't condone that.
We don't want to. If you're going to have violence, make sure it's not ethnic.
Yeah, make sure they're the same. They have the same skin color as you.
You can do
same last name.
You can be as violent as you want, but just don't. Don't.
All right, we're moving on. Ink eraser. Oh, an ink eraser is an instrument used to scrape away a chemically bleach ink from a writing surface.
Thank you for reading that, because I'm not sure that our listening audience would have understood what an ink eraser.
I know, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Or scrape away or chemically bleach ink. That's interesting.
Well, now look at go down and look at those ink erasers.
That's a scalpel. Okay.
That's fine.
A knife blade. This is a shiv.
They looked like there was. Oh, so here's a story, and it actually might be in this. But ink erasers were super common back in the 40s or 30s, because you just kind of scrape ink off of something, so you had a knife. And it's right here. It's right here. There was an office boy in I don't know if that was the 30s or the 40s.
Office boy.
He was walking through the office and he fell on an ink eraser and killed himself.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a knife.
It is a knife.
I thought.
How did he fall in the office? What do you get? What? Oh, what do people say when they trip on the carpet? Oh, carpet monster got me.
I've never heard of that.
No. Here's where
when you cheat on someone, they're like, oh, just slip and fall and land in her.
No. Here's where it's more used. In a football game, when a guy is running, there's nobody around him and he trip and they go, oh, turf monster.
Or they okay. In basketball, they'll be like, oh, you trip over the half court line or.
Yeah.
Turf monster. Never heard that. I don't watch football though. Monster? No. I thought ink sort of dyed the paper, so I didn't know you could just scrape it off.
I mean, I guess it depends on the kind of ink.
I'm not well versed in ink.
Have you noticed? Remember the pens that had the eraser on them? Have you noticed that you haven't seen one of those since 2005?
Yeah, because they probably didn't do anything. Well, remember the erasers that had the pink and the white on the other end? The white was not to erase ink, but
what was it for?
It was I think it was for harder pen. I don't know. It was for pencils, but it was
for harder.
No, I don't. I forgot what it was. But I'm gonna Google it.
Okay.
What was the white side of erasers for? The white side erases graphite. The gray side erases ink. God damn it. Okay.
wow.
Well, maybe I was wrong. And I saw that on Facebook too. Huh.
There's so much. I'm so glad I don't have a Facebook.
I don't know what is right. I don't know what's wrong, dude. Let's see. The chemical ink erasers. The chemical ink eraser was invented by the German manufacturer Pelikan. It was a Pelikan in the 1930s and was introduced as a novelty in Germany in 1972 under the name Tintentiger. The ink tiger. Tintentiger.
Tintentiger.
Chemical ink erasers break down royal blue ink by okay. You can't do black ink. Ink is not destroyed by the erasing process, but is made invisible. Interesting.
I mean, it just seems like way too much work.
I know.
I don't need a chemical reaction on my pit. Just don't make the mistake the first time. Be perfect.
White out.
Just be perfect.
I usually am.
Just don't ever make a mistake, and you won't ever have to worry about chemical ink erasers.
It has to be royal blue.
I know. You're right. It's not. It doesn't even look like a normal blue pen.
Yeah.
It's just like there's something like captivating about this ink. It's really rich.
Yeah.
Very.
All right. I didn't even know that thing existed, and you knew.
A guy died.
And you knew. How do you know that?
I knew about because that's
from a book, you nerd.
No, I don't know where I heard it. I mean, that kind of sticks out to
ink.
you. It's like a kid died from falling on this ink eraser. Who he was trying. Wait, here's the crazy part. He was trying to evade kisses of 6 stenography girls on his 15th birthday.
Oh,
that just goes to show you.
You deserve to die.
No, you can make all sorts of jokes about this, but like
that must have fucked those girls up,
yeah,
dude.
they're like,
I'm never kissing a man again.
Also, like, what was wrong with these girls?
Apparently something.
Were they smoking? Or
I don't, well, he's 15. No, 15. You're 15. Like, at 15, I would have been like, oh yeah, yeah. Man, I feel like
the sound of a zipper.
Yeah, I got it. I feel like back then, like, literally everywhere was dangerous. Like, there's knives in an office.
I know, and that must have been a longer knife for him, because like I can't see the one on the bottom going through your chest. The one on top, maybe. But
well, if you fall on it,
but it's not gonna go.
Oh, it's not that.
It's not gonna.
I mean, I got thick pecs.
Maybe this is a really skinny fella.
This one looks pretty long. 3.5.
And it has to be freaking so sharp to scrape the ink off. So
they made a hell of an ink knife back then.
Jeez.
They don't make them like that anymore.
Just click on that.
Look at this guy.
Click on the Metropolitan Light, because it was in the MetLife building in New York City.
Oh, is that how you know
it happened? That was because I was looking that up. But like
that's where your dad works, right?
Well, no,
I know.
He works in New York. He goes to New York City. He goes to New York City every day. No, it should have it in here.
Relationship with Peanuts. Oh, Peanuts. Man, I wonder how much that cost them.
I think it was only like 20 million.
Yeah, are you serious?
Going up.
Well, wait, 175 million.
In the 80s.
Too big to fail. Oh yeah.
I want to see the date that kid died.
I don't think it's gonna be in this.
Oh, this is I wanted the building.
Office was a separate link.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Forget it. Okay, I will go to the next random page.
Next random.
First, I just want to say rip to this gentleman who died, but with the ink.
R.I.P. And you hate to see it, dude.
Really sucks, man. But hey, we all know about you, so.
I gotta say, so far we're getting this is pretty random.
I know, this is
we're
not getting the same like snail species.
Yeah.
This is good. All right.
Invented the ink eraser.
Oh, God.
No.
So the title of this page is Dean Alamang. It seems like it's a gentleman. Dean Alamang is a computer scientist known for his work on the semantic web. Don't know what that is. He is the principal consultant at Working Ontologist, LLC. All right.
It's a bad name.
Let's see. Dean Alamang.
Have we clicked top quadrant before? Oh, I wonder what red means.
It just means that
Oh, page does not exist.
Yeah.
They were like, it's taking up too much space.
He has a formal background with a master's in math from the University of Cambridge, England, a PhD in computer science from the Ohio State University.
Oh.
It's a Marshall Scholar, Trinity College.
Why does it say the Ohio State University?
They trademarked it. It's the Ohio. They trademarked the word the.
Shut up!
I swear to you.
You can't trademark the word the.
Well, you can do it in relation to.
Okay, yeah,
something.
It's like when Paris Hilton tried to trademark "That's hot." Like you can't do that.
She couldn't.
I don't think she could.
Oh, that's interesting. I thought. Well,
maybe she could.
You can under like certain like if you're talking about like in the world of fashion, if you wanted to trademark "That's hot," but you have to like write up like where it corresponds to. You can't just say in general.
I think I think she was trying to make it so like anytime someone like wrote "That's hot," like she would get money. I could be completely wrong.
Somebody's like in a kitchen, they're like, "Don't touch that." That's hot.
Yeah, money just like falls out of their mouth. What?
Paris Hilton.
It's like, thank you.
So let's see. This guy has taught classes in semantic web technology since 2004. So he seems, man, good for him. Don't know why he's got.
I'm a computer scientist. Can you milk me?
Can you milk Jared?
Yeah.
Are we gonna see what semantic web is?
It's got to be a precursor to the internet.
Sometimes known as Web 3.0.
3P poo.
Not
to be confused with Web 3.
Is an extension of the World Wide Web through standards set by the World Wide Web Consortium. The goal
W3C. I think I gotta fill that out soon.
Oh, Texas! The goal of the semantic web is to make internet data machine readable. Oh man, dude, this is
like,
isn't
it already?
Dean, man, you are so.
What are you doing, buddy?
You're so cool, man. We are like so happy that you are mentioned on our show.
Yeah, dude. Well, I think he might come on next week. I think we're gonna get him.
We're gonna have him, and we're gonna get him together with you in a jello filled pool, man.
Yeah, and we're gonna kiss,
wrestle,
and he's gonna be like, "Have you heard of Web 3.0? Not to be confused with Web 3."
And we're like, really, because we're all confused. Here
like yes.
Was Web 3 supposed to be the one where this is the funniest thing? I mean, it's so fucking stupid. But Web 3, my understanding of it, was essentially a way for idiots to monetize every single thing that you do on the internet. So every single thing will involve a transaction on the blockchain, like involving some sort of cryptocurrency. So they were basically like, it's genius, it's going to revolutionize the internet.
No one's going to use the internet.
Okay, you're going to monetize every single fucking activity, like a page loading or this or that or whatever.
You know how much stuff goes... Well, then when does it stop? Every call to every function
I think the
there you go.
the steam behind it has sort of faded a bit because people were like, "This is a fucking stupid."
Well, yeah,
idea.
I mean the Bitcoin stuff ain't doing so hot lately.
Oh, apparently it went up now, but it's gonna. That's fucking stupid.
I could see that.
I don't even want to talk
future,
about that.
I don't know.
No, it pisses me off so much to even hear.
I bought one of those friggin' sad monkeys or whatever, dude.
No, you didn't.
No, they were like millions of dollars.
Like apparently the NFT market since 2001 has decreased 99% in like value, overall value in trades and transactions. 99%.
It's so
like people who and then the guy, like there was one thing where a guy bought an NFT of the first tweet that Jack Dorsey, the guy that invented Twitter, ever wrote for $3.5 million, and then when he went to sell it like a year later, it was $38,000.
well, because I get it because you own the footprint saying that this is the first one.
No.
You could just print. It's like saying
I think
like I could print a picture of the Mona Lisa, but it's not the Mona Lisa.
The whole thing, it's all a fucking. Every single thing that has to do with crypto is a fucking scam.
That's going in the opposite direction. I think where everything's going is everybody's gonna have ownership of everything on the internet.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's going the opposite way instead of like, this is mine, because people are like, I'm just going to take it. Then.
Because again, it creates another revenue stream of like, let's fucking make sure everything.
Can you guys guess what our political beliefs are?
Take a while, get me and Jared are both.
We're nationalists.
I'm proud to. No, we're not. We're not. Anyways.
Oh, look at this guy.
This
is my turn?
It's Jared's turn. He's talking about a guy.
I'm talking about Nobuharu Asahara.
Nobuharu Asahara.
Oh, excuse me. Richard's been to... he's been to Japan. No, he hasn't. Have you?
I haven't been to Japan. No.
He was near it, kind of.
I have been near.
He's
Japan,
been near it,
that's
so closer than I have. Well, how do you say his name again? Nobuharu?
Nobuharu Asahara.
Nobuharu Asahara. That's a cool name. Okay, whatever. Kobe is a former Japanese athlete who specialized in the 100 meters and long jump. This is the second week in a row we've gotten a track and field person.
I guess there's a lot of them, a lot of track and field people out
He
there.
won the 100 meter at the Japanese National Championship on 5 consecutive occasions in 1996, 97, 2000, 2002. And he took part in the Olympics 4 times in 96, 2000, 2004, and 2008.
And let's stop on that sentence there, because this is, boy, you hate to see it in an Olympic athlete's Wikipedia page.
His little pecker down
no,
here?
No.
He's wearing tight pants.
Well, all track and field folks wear tight pants, right? But anyways, just the sentence, he took part in the Olympics.
He tried. He was there. He was in the audience.
He took part. That's heartbreaking.
He's like, what does that mean? I competed.
He took part. Well, yeah.
He was there.
He was there.
Honestly,
it's probably fun as fuck.
Yeah.
To go to the Olympics.
Let's see.
Well, back then.
What? Imagine Reedy's like he won every time.
No, he didn't. He clearly.
Well, we're gonna find
out.
out.
They would have put it up there.
We're gonna find out, dude.
They would have said it in the first 3-time gold medalist. Nope, he is.
He looks a little big for a track and field guy.
Maybe he does. Well, what does he do? 100 meters.
Oh, 100 meters. Yeah, never
long
mind.
Jump.
Yeah, it's those.
You gotta be like
cross country folks that are.
Yeah, the guys that are
skinny.
doing like the 3,000 meter, 1,800.
100. You need like power.
Yeah, if you're jumping, you gotta be got a wide base.
You gotta have a wide base.
His
base ain't wide.
Jared, it's cold.
Nobuhara has a 12-inch. What the?
Oh
no,
my
it doesn't
God.
say that. He reached the semifinal. Okay, 96. At the 96 Olympics and the World Championships in 97, 2003. Oh, wait, what? At global level championships, he reached the semifinals 5 times. At the 96 Olympics and the World Championships in 97. Oh, okay. What are the semifinals? Oh, so he's pretty good. Not bad.
He didn't medal in
he's semifinals
in the Olympics. I want to see.
He also finished 12th in the long jump.
Is there anything wild about?
Oh, Olympic medal in retirement. Represented 2008 in Beijing, competing in the 100-meter sprint. He placed 4th in his first round heat behind other people.
Hate to tell you, there's nothing lower than bronze. They don't.
I know, but it said Olympic medal, so there's got to be something here. I'm really rooting for this guy.
He did not. They gave him the aluminum foil medal.
It's like in The Office, the yogurt lids.
Little yogurt lid.
God, come on, you won something, dude. I know it.
Oh man,
was the 3rd fastest out of 16 participating nations in the first round, and they call okay. The 3rd time after. Okay, come on. Oh, there we go. There they sprinted to a time of whatever. The 3rd time after the Jamaican and Trinidad teams winning the bronze medal.
Wait.
That's confusing. In their qual. Oh,
Wait,
it was together with.
Okay, now I'm looking over here in 2008 Beijing. Well, he was in the relay. He
That's
what. He got they got a silver.
Bronze,
there's something wrong with this page. There's all.
Come on. Well, he did it. He got a medal.
That's like when you work for a baseball team and they win the World Series and they give you like a little.
He ran. No, he ran.
He ran, but there were 3 other guys carrying him.
Yeah, true.
2008. I mean, he must have been. He was an old fogey at that point.
Dude, I've never heard that word in my life. A fogey?
I don't know what it means. I hope it's not offensive.
Yeah, right?
Oh, God.
We got to look up fogey.
You got to look up old fogey.
Id.
The id. Old fogey.
Oh, boy.
An old and over conservative person. Okay.
You're not using it right. Maybe.
I'll still say it. An old fogey.
God, I wonder where that comes from.
So personal life, he's married to a synchronized swimmer, and they have 3 children together. And isn't
Great.
that nice? Good for
He
them.
was employed by Osaka Gas. Great. It's like, this job sucks, dude.
This job stinks.
Yeah. Yeah, rich.
This job smells. Yeah, he's
Hey,
he's
not
a lot
bad.
of stuff, man. Good for him.
He's chilling.
He won the
He's got a beautiful wife, 3 beautiful children.
and they're all synchronized swimming. I wonder if she doesn't have a. That's.
She's got.
Did she medal?
Oh.
Did she medal? No. Oh. She won 2 bronze medals. So
And she's got a smaller page than him.
She has a smaller page than him. She has 2 bronze medals to his 1 silver medal in a 4-person relay. So I think that says a bit about the patriarchy.
Yeah, dude, that it's not good, and it's mostly made of men.
That it is all. Well, I guess you
probably
could,
not.
You can make the argument that I guess there are. Obviously, if you are a woman,
Oh, they're definitely.
You could. Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Reinforcing that they're like, I'm gonna raise my son to hit a woman, and it's like, well, don't do that.
Yeah.
I hate people.
We
like
watched.
that.
Did I tell you? Sam and I watched that document. It's a documentary about this guy who he just he interviews a bunch of people in the times leading up to the Capitol riots. And there's this family that homeschools their children, and they have him on the front lines, and he's saying that the Democrats are lizard people, and the kid he's like, yeah, I wish I could go to school and hang out with my friends, but
but my parents
they're all lizard
so...
people, so I don't know.
Oh, he was brainwashed.
Yeah, he's brainwashed. Yeah.
Oh God.
It's very.
That's
dude, and then at one point they're looking at a Q drop, and let's say the word is important and it's spelled wrong, and he's like, "What? Now this is spelled wrong? Is that a clue?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, everything's a clue. It's spelled wrong because that means something."
Jesus Christ!
I'm like, damn, you could say do whatever you want. These Q. Oh man, I hope Q is like friggin' Jimmy Fallon or something. Like a bit,
apparently it was a pedophile who fled to the Philippines.
I saw that. Did you see that Down the Rabbit Hole? I think it's called.
No, I didn't.
He says it's not him. Yeah, and it's his kid is. I don't know. Yeah, he says it's not him, but I don't.
That's fucking. That'll.
People are not smart, dude.
I don't know if it's not that smart. They just will believe whatever they want to believe, and then it makes them feel important. This is we could do a whole.
Oh yeah,
episode.
And then this is the last thing I'll say. There was a guy. He's saying how Hillary Clinton's a pedophile, and they're all pedophiles and stuff. And then they meet at a diner, and the guy who's doing the documentary, he's like, you were convicted of child molestation in the 80s.
Yeah,
he's like, you think maybe this is a way you're overcompensating for it? And he's like, oh no, I didn't do that though. That wasn't me. I was wrongly convicted.
It's
like, okay.
Well, not to get too political, but with conservatives and with Republicans, whatever.
Those are the two big ones.
Anything that they do, they accuse their
yeah, of course, exactly.
They could be. Money laundering. They're like, this guy's a money launderer. It's like, wait, what
you did it.
You were convicted of it. What was you're doing it bad or?
Yeah. But it's the guy. You ever see the guy on TikTok? He wears kind of messy suits, and he's got longer curly hair, and he'll go to riots and stuff and interview people. It was him. He's actually it was a pretty good documentary. He seemed I thought he was a joke, it was all jokes, but no, pretty good, pretty serious.
I'll look it up. I'll look it up someday. All right, we're done with you, sir. We're done with Nobuharu Asahara.
Great name,
man. Dude. You tried your best, but that's okay. All right, I got the next one, right?
Yeah. Sorry, just replying to some text.
Jared's very popular. He has a lot of texts.
Yeah. I oversee 2 very, very big podcasts, so I gotta,
He's got 3 or 4
endorsements.
Jared,
I gotta.
He has there's an extended podcast universe of Jared.
Yeah, they were thinking about making a movie about me. I don't, whatever.
You should do a podcast with every single one of your friends.
That's pretty much the only way I'll hang out with anyone. I have to be able to. It has to be something.
He has to record.
Can't just sit around and I'm just gonna sit around and talk
and enjoy,
not record it. Watch a movie.
Company of your friends.
Fuck that, dude.
Try to have fun.
No,
live in the moment.
I'm trying to fucking monetize this shit. Hasn't worked yet.
We'll see. I mean,
But
you're. I wouldn't say you're 0 for 2 yet because we haven't. Put
I haven't
any of
quit,
these
dude, and I'll
episodes
never
out.
quit.
We can. I mean, we don't have to. You don't have to quit.
I'm not going to. No, you don't. You don't have to, dude.
No,
Don't.
dude, nobody's forcing you.
I'm not going to. I don't want to.
Don't.
You're not gonna make me.
I feel like this podcast is like a very different feel from Clam Cakes, which is fine. That's like the whole.
No,
point.
dude, I'd love it. I don't have to edit really. Once we get the socials up, I gotta get the socials
I gotta
up.
get the socials and.
But yeah, this is all inside baseball. You guys don't care about that.
Yeah, we'll
or
stop.
maybe you do care about
I
it.
don't know. Maybe you do. Anyways, this page, the title is Virtway, Virtway. It's apparently a game development studio located in Ovidio, Spain. It was founded in 1999 as a general IT consulting firm. Spun off into 3D development, video games. Oh,
I play video games.
Oh, and their products are educational, serious games.
Stupid.
Oh, maybe I've played a couple of these games since I'm always really big into the educational games.
That's all Rich does.
There's
I'm like,
a
you
lot
want to
of-
play Halo? And he's like, we could play Brain Teaser.
Brain game. No, I would say the most like serious game I enjoy playing
Is
for like
Jeopardy.
no Civilization. It's not even it doesn't take any amount of brain power whatsoever, but like it seems like it's a homework compared to
I saw
playing like a first person shooter.
I saw a funny video of someone playing Civilization. Like Gandhi like said something and it was like kind of rude, and he was like, "Oh hell no!" and he sent like 8 nukes over to him. And he's like,
man.
"Yeah, fuck you, bro."
Once you get ICBMs in Civilization, it's all over.
Whoa,
Like,
that just reminded me. I had a dream last night that I was looking up at the sky and I could see like a giant. I thought it was a spaceship, but it was like a giant missile.
that's not good.
I have a lot of those dreams where like missiles like land.
You do?
Yeah, and then like the Earth is falling.
You know what my I'll just say it because
Say it, dude.
This isn't a great page, but I'll talk about it. My reoccurring dream that I always have is that I'm in college. It's not the test thing, but it's that I'm in a class, like a Spanish class. It's always a language class, like a French class, like, and that the whole semester I didn't go to one class because I was like, oh, I'll drop it, and I never dropped it. And then like I'm like, oh, I gotta go in for the final exam. Oh, I don't know French. And yeah,
My like real occurring dream is it's like in high school, and I can't find my locker, and then I finally find it, and I don't know the combination, and like my planner's in there, and I don't know what classes I need to go to, and then I'm trying to find like I don't know, the guidance counselor or something, so they can like give me a new schedule, and I can't find them, and I'm like, I don't even know where to go, dude, and it's very stressful, dude.
nerve-wracking.
Yeah.
I'll share one more and then I'll stop talking about our dreams. But when I was in college, when I worked in a grocery store, my dreams would be dreaming of me stocking the shelves.
Yeah.
And then it'd be like a Saturday morning and I wake up at like 6. I'm like,
And then you gotta go
stock
back.
shelves.
Oh yeah, when you cloping.
I'm working that like 16-hour shift, that 32-hour shift, because I worked for 8 hours and I fell asleep and dreamed about working, and then I get up and I like, especially with those menial type jobs, you dream about it because it's so like it's just like like in your subconscious. Because like when you're doing it, you are not thinking. You're just like,
I still have dreams about bartending.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say bartending.
God,
seems like one of those.
Or I dream about like having to wake up and go to work, and then I wake up and I have to go to work. I'm like, this is just.
I thought today was Friday. I got up and I'm like, oh shit! I got up. I was like,
excited.
It was like 9:30. I mean, not that I don't like rush to. I'm not like.
Yeah, we're a salary. We don't.
Yeah,
you don't even have to go in.
I work after hours. I work on the weekend. But like, it was 9:30. I was like, oh fuck! I gotta fucking log on. Anyways, all right. So let's get back to the educational video game company built by nerds
for nerds.
A lot of nerds. The products. Let's see.
Whoa!
Let's
developed a project Born to Run. Baby, we were born to run. I'm pretty sure Sam thought "Living on a Prayer" was by Bruce Springsteen. She said no, but I think that it was either "Living on a Prayer" or
oh no, wasn't it a song that like wasn't even close?
It was
like,
either that or it was "It's the End of the World as We Know." She thought "Creep" was Nirvana. That's not that bad.
It's really funny. Though.
I know. I think you were in the car.
Yeah.
That one's not as bad.
This is my favorite Nirvana song. I'm like, oh, really? Is it?
Yeah. She's like that. Peaches.
God.
Millions of peaches.
All right.
Stupid.
So, yeah, video game. Development of an interactive theater.
Whoa.
Where users could take role in a virtual play. I'm sorry, that's probably the nerdiest
I
thing I've
know.
ever heard.
I'm doing props.
Yeah. I'm the stage
I'm
guy.
the stage hand.
Yeah. What else? This one's kind of cool. A website where users can visit a 3D town. Okay. I'm sure it looks terrible.
Whoa. Wait, that just reminded me of another dream I had.
Oh, God.
I had a dream that I was doing, it was like a bit or stand-up, but the whole bit was like not knowing, like getting stage left and normal left confused.
What's stage left?
Stage left is like actual,
Right. Yeah.
The whole bit was like getting that confused.
Did you get pulled off stage with a big cane?
No. I think I was just doing, I don't know. I don't even know if anyone was in the crowd. I don't know. It was weird, but I just remember that being in my dream that was a bit. Not a good bit, but.
Were you you take melatonin or something?
Yeah, when I take melatonin, I've wild. I don't take it every night. That could be a good.
Let's see. Born to Run was one of their projects. One of the first-person shooters with photorealistic graphics. That doesn't sound very educational.
Yeah, what the hell? Well, in this country.
No, this is from
Oh, wait,
Spain.
no. Project was developed in an application where I don't know.
Seems like kind of a weird company. Good luck to you fellas.
You want to do? I'll do one more. You do one more.
Yeah, we're both gonna do one more.
We're at 52.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
All right, I'll hand it over to Jared.
Guys, remember, and before our last two, remember to like and subscribe. We're gonna
subscribe to both of us. You subscribe to one
well,
of
it's probably
us.
just one of us.
Probably
Like
Jared.
Rich doesn't have socials.
I look at my Twitter.
You look at Twitter, and I will be on Facebook.
I used to like Twitter a lot.
And I also have
Instagram.
Instagram. Don't post much on there.
He doesn't. He actually
I post clam cake stuff on there. That's about it.
You really don't post a lot.
I'm gonna post a picture of my fucking balls and put it on there.
Don't do that.
I'm
They'll
not.
They'll take it right down.
They'll go, what are those things?
Are balls okay?
Should be.
I'm joking. They're just balls. Right?
All right. Ukrainian decommunization laws. All right.
Okay.
Refer to 4 Ukrainian laws of 2015.
Oh, boy.
These laws relate to decommunization, right? I'm saying that right?
Yeah,
decommunization as well as commemoration of Ukrainian history. What?
So,
such laws have been referred to as memory laws. As a result, okay, you want to explain?
Yeah, I just want to say, I understand everything that's going on.
He's pro-Russia.
And I'm not pro-Russia. I don't think that they should be there. However, I will say this. There is a strain of, extreme right-wing politics that flow through Ukraine, and a lot of their shit like this kind of reflects that. A decommunization law. They take down communist-era monuments and rename places and so on and so forth.
I didn't know that. This seems like they're preserving that stuff.
No, it's called decommunization laws.
Well, I got to keep reading because I don't get it yet.
He's got to keep reading.
As a result of the law mandating the removal, of communist-era monuments and renaming places named after communist themes, Ukraine's toponymy was radically altered and the face of whole cities changed. That's not good, dude. More than 51,493 streets, jeez, have been renamed. I thought decommunization was like a thing. Like commemoration is decommunization. It's like something with the community or something. I didn't know, dude.
Well, now, what do you think the prefix D stands for? Is that like
D's nuts, dude?
Yep.
I don't know. I didn't know, dude.
I mean, just look.
Now I know.
Now you know. And then and I think the second thing, it says the laws have raised many concerns about freedom of speech, as well as international concerns that they honor some organizations and individuals that participated in the mass murder of Jews, Poles, and communists during the Holocaust in Ukraine and massacres in Volhynia.
Hey,
which
want to see me piss Richard off? Isn't this just the same thing as us taking those statues down? Isn't this the same thing?
Yeah, and you know what's funny about it? Let me just say something about those fucking stupid Robert E. Lee statues, all that bullshit.
Didn't he say don't make a statue of me?
I don't know. Who gives a shit what he said? But I'll say this. Those statues only started being put up from like the 20s to the 60s after the after quote unquote Reconstruction, when they were like, oh, these black people are getting too many rights.
We better remind them.
We're gonna be fucking rude and scary.
Yeah, it's not like they're like Civil War era like relics. Like they're like
no, exactly. That's the thing. It's not. It was a like one of them will be a statue put up in 1967.
Right. Yeah. Who gives a destroy? Who gives a fuck about
in response to the civil rights movement? They were so pissed off about the civil rights movement that they're like, we're gonna glorify a Confederate general, and it's like literally, they were terrorists. These people were fucking. Why? What? Let's make another. What do you want to do with Osama bin Laden statue next?
Maybe, dude.
Next one?
Yeah.
Or like a big ice. Are they gonna do an ISIS statue? I just like. That's such bull. I always hate that shit. And then they're like, but what about the history? Have you ever heard of books?
And then it's
in a book.
They say, what about history? And then they're like, we probably shouldn't talk about slavery, though.
They're like, They're like, let's skip that
no,
part.
I don't
and then
know
let's
about
go to
that.
the part where
we win.
Where Robert E. Lee. Yeah, I know, right? We're like, wait a second, you guys did not win.
That we won. Okay.
Man.
Yeah.
In the first like early part of Reconstruction, I'm no historian, but.
Could have fooled
me.
As a compliment.
Because the federal the federal government was sending Union soldiers to kind of like keep the peace and make sure that like that black people were actually could have a business or whatever.
Right.
It was like okay, and then I forgot which president it was. I don't know. It was obviously after Lincoln. It was whoever took over. He was like, let's stop sending them. And then the South was like, cool. All right. We'll be good.
We got this, guys.
Don't worry about it. And then it was just like a hellscape. They come
back. They're like, what the fuck happened down here?
Wait. You guys said
they can't go to the same bathroom as you.
And I think it was more than that. It was like the president at the time obviously was trying to curry favor with like local politicians. And so he's like, I'll let you guys do whatever you want. Also, I believe in that because I'm terrible. And they were like, all right. Let's
well, thank you kindly.
Would
you like a mint julep?
I was just gonna, may I trouble you for a minute?
Yeah, so I think we get this now.
Yeah.
Not good.
It's not good. They were like...
Man, I thought Ukraine was all rainbows and butterflies.
Honestly, there's so many like...
Oh, they took down Lenin.
There's a lot of organizations, and ones that do fight within the Ukrainian army that have strong connections to neo-Nazis, to to white supremacists,
and
there's always pictures, and I don't know if it's you could call it whatever you want, call it Russian propaganda or whatever. There's always pictures, especially in the earlier part of the war, where they'd show like a Ukrainian soldier, and then like 5 of the badges on them are like well-known white supremacist symbols, and you're like, they're doing the hand gestures,
the AOK, but it's not
it's white
the AOK.
Power
yeah.
Or whatever. And then
this is interesting though. 2016 poll showed that 48% of respondents supported a ban on communist ideology in Ukraine.
36 were against it, and 16 were undecided.
I feel like I bet it would be the same here though, because people like you hear communist and you're like bad, but you hear communist and Hitler.
I think the thing is like after the fall of the Soviet Union, the United States, the propaganda machine that was like communists and socialists are the worst thing ever, kind of like took the gas off the pedal, and then I think now people are like who actually read are like, wait a second.
Well, my thing is like, why are like so many people going to China then? Like why? Like these, like China's a communist country, but like people move and they go live in China, and like athletes move and go live in China. It can't be too bad.
No, it's not.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a normal.
It can't be that bad.
Developed country.
I'm sure there's bad communist place.
Well, here's the other
Hitler
thing.
Was not good.
Here's the other thing.
Well, that's a communist dictatorship, though.
He wasn't communist. he killed communists.
It's not what I was
in
told.
The Holocaust. Yeah, I know. If honestly, like that's how
no,
bad,
it was
bad the American
it was a communist
system.
dictatorship. That's what
they
that's
taught
what I
you in
that's
history
what
class.
Yeah, or that's what I thought somehow.
Do you know that he killed communists?
I didn't know that. No.
Do you know that the Red Army from the Soviet Union, a communist country,
That's true, huh?
routed the Nazis and essentially ended the war.
That's I feel like
are you messing with me again?
No, I mean I know that now, but they always
at the time you thought it was.
They conveniently leave the Russian part out.
I knew they were different. I knew. Like, yeah, in high school, I knew communists and Nazis, like, around World War II. I was like, they're definitely different.
Oh, in high school,
but nobody would ever, like, talk about, like, what communism was.
No, but in middle school, I definitely was like, communism, it's bad because they don't vote. And we have a democracy. Yeah, everyone gets a fair share. We
have the theater of democracy.
Yeah.
Which is funny.
I also remember. Do you remember in middle school we did we voted for president, and it was like when Bush.
Oh yeah.
And Bush won, and I remember being like, "Yes, dude, Bush won
against
Al Gore."
That couldn't have been middle school. That was like 2001, elementary school. Or maybe you just did a rehash of it.
Maybe it was definitely in middle school, but I remember they announced it over the PA, and this is another weird dream I had.
George Bush has won the.
But I remember woohoo
for a third term. Yeah. Who would have thunk it? Just like FDR.
Yeah, and then in my later years, I was like,
I think
he was silly though.
He almost died. My favorite thing about George Bush, and I love this about him, is that he almost died choking on a pretzel. That is my number one fit. How funny would that have been?
That's really funny. That beats the one that died in a bathtub.
Oh,
that would beat that.
Harding?
Was he president for like a day or something? He was fat.
Fat guy.
All right, you got one more. We're getting political here, and now we're probably losing so many, but that's who we are, dude.
Honestly, I don't give a shit if you.
I don't want to lose our Republican base, dude.
Yeah, if you're aligned with the neo-Nazi groups of Ukraine, you can go fuck yourself.
This podcast is for everybody, dude. Even Republicans buy shoes.
Yeah, fucking Michael Jordan. What an asshole. He's just a fucking prick, Michael Jordan.
God, he's so much money, though.
Fucking gambler. Go gamble.
He's like, I'm right now.
Fuck you, Rich.
You fucking bitch. You want some shoes? Fucking idiot.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
I was thinking about getting the Jordan, the ones. I saw this pair of Jordan.
Yeah. Those are
kind of cool.
They're kind of Air Force.
It was like a mid-top.
Yeah. Yep. The famous one are the black, white, and red ones. I could see
I wouldn't get those.
Yeah, but I could see you wearing.
Different colors.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God,
I could see that.
I wouldn't get the 6 rings.
I had those.
You had the 6 rings. That's
paid like $300 for those.
I would not get those. Okay, this next page is
the last one we're ending on.
It's for a 2013 film called White Reindeer. White Reindeer is a 2013 American dark comedy film written and directed by Zach Clark. The film stars Anna Margaret Hollyman as a real estate agent who must deal with the recent death of her husband as the holidays approach. Also appearing are Laura Lamar Goldsboro, John Smallwood.
I mean, what a boring fucking plot.
First of all,
is this the episode 1 thing? When they did the holiday special is what it sounds like. The real estate agent?
Wait a second.
Isn't she a real estate agent?
No.
Oh, no.
No, she was a reporter or
something for
the New York Times. Suzanne is a successful realtor living in the suburbs of Washington, D.C. with her weatherman husband, Jeff. Christmas just a month away. Things can't be better. She guiltily attempts the move. However, after coming home, she finds her husband brutally murdered. Wow.
Oh.
A few days later, get-together is held at her house, the same house he was murdered at. Why don't you go somewhere else, guys?
they're like his body's still here.
They're like, yeah, they
just go on.
After finding privacy in the bathroom, the coworker explains to Suzanne that Jeff was involved for a long time with a young stripper named Autumn.
Not a stripper.
Now, why did they name her Autumn? Because autumn is a time of change. It's a time of death.
Yes, dude. And what comes before winter?
Autumn,
dude.
That's right, and it's called. And this is a Christmas movie technically.
This sounds like a good
later
movie.
Goes the household computer logs under Jeff's user under the history tab of his internet. she finds that Jeff has visited sites of ethnic
No,
pornography.
no.
Oh boy.
Not ethnic pornography.
No ethnic violence. And
No ethnic. We are against anything ethnic.
Oh my god. No, we're not.
No, we're
it's
not.
probably fine. I like that they were probably like trying so hard how to explain like this in the movie.
They're like, the subtext is black. Okay, it's black pornography.
Are you sure?
I'm guessing that's what it is.
The
It seems racist.
White lady. I would imagine it's like a white guy. He's a weatherman. His name's Jeff. He's definitely.
No, I'm saying the porn is black people.
How do you know?
That's what I'm guessing. It's probably a racist movie.
That's true. Following the tragedy, she takes time off work.
He was looking at porn.
She tracks down the stripper whose real name is Fantasia. I'm sorry. The stripper.
Fantasia's a way better stripper name.
Stripper name is Autumn, and her real name.
They
is
got
Fantasia.
that backwards, dude.
I think they did it. Is this supposed to be a funny movie?
And two begin to bond over their
mutual loss. Her relationship with Fantasia. She begins to cut loose, joining the stripper on escapades of clubbing and shoplifting. This sounds like one of the worst movies ever made.
Wait, what?
And it's
after 52 days of fundraising, the film met its pledge goal of 33
they did a Kickstarter.
I thought it said 33 million.
Kickstarter fucking movie.
90
90% of 31 film critics have given the positive review. 6.7 out of 10. Okay.
But Rotten Tomatoes, they give good
how many people realistically have seen this movie? Like 8?
Probably those 31 film critics.
It was distributed by IFC. It's 82 minutes long. Wow, real brief.
I was released at South by Southwest. I gotta.
Oh, was it at South by Southwest?
That's what it says.
This looks dumb.
I'm gonna have to watch it.
The movie poster, it is lines of cocaine arranged to look like a Christmas tree, and then a white woman with blonde hair at the bottom, like looking like, is this cocaine for me? And then at the top, of course, they have the South by Southwest thing with the little thing.
The movie would sound like whatever, but why the ethnic porn part? I don't get.
I don't know.
I'm very confused by that.
It seems like that's like a massive part of the movie.
Yeah.
It was mentioned in like a 3-paragraph plot summary. Maybe they spend like a good amount of time on that. Like this guy Zach Clark is like, I want to really.
Half the movie's just him jerking off to porn.
Like, wow, this guy really got into it.
This seems like a movie Sam would watch.
This seems like just one of the worst movies. Oh, I want to look up who this actress is. We won't.
No, you can't. I'm just joking. Look her up.
I just want to see like who they thought.
It's Mickey Mouse and Fantasia.
Okay.
I knew it. Oh, me.
Jared.
See, she's black.
Jared's take is that this is a racist movie.
But it might be. I don't get the ethnic pornography part.
It came out in 2013, and I feel like at that time, especially people making these kinds of movies were like,
why is this clickable?
I don't know
of all
why
things.
That's clickable.
It's a genre of pornography performance of specific. All right. What? Very confused by this.
I guess I don't know what that means then.
Yeah, it says dark comedy. It's just anything that's not white, I guess, is ethnic. I don't know.
Without seeing it, I'm gonna say seems like a.
I'm gonna say I don't like
movie.
it, and I bet it shows a lot of sex.
Yeah, unnecessarily.
Yeah. All right. Well,
not a great plot either.
Yeah.
Why was he murdered?
Well, they're not going to tell you that. Maybe.
Well, like they said, he was murdered, and he was involved with a stripper.
That's why I'm confused. Like, he was murdered and watching porn,
and and he had a stripper girlfriend. Okay, she didn't murder him.
She was the Gumad, and that was it.
Yeah, that's somebody's Gumad.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. It's weird movie.
Don't like it. I don't like ending on this.
We'll do one more.
All right, we're gonna do one more.
It's gonna be like murder porn.
Oh God. Jared's going to do the last one.
We'll do the last one. We'll read it at the same time.
The 20 years together. Alder Hay and Aintree handicap hurdle.
Not going to read all of it together. It's a Grade 3 national hunt handicap hurdle race in England, which is open to horses aged 4 years. Open in horses. Is open to horses aged 4 years or older. It is run at Aintree. Oh, Aintree. Hey, I think I saw 2. Ain't 3 of them over there?
Yeah.
Over a distance of about 2 miles. Wow. And 4 furlongs. and is scheduled to take place each year in April. The race was first run in 1989 and was awarded Grade 3 status in 2014. Who knows what that is? Not me. It was sponsored by Oddbins from 1991 to 2002 and has had various sponsors
It
since
doesn't
then.
say anything, but I know for sure this is extremely
They said furlongs.
Oh, it says in England too.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
that's a good. That's a
Pretty good indicator. Oddbins. All right.
It's a horse
Look at all this
race.
stuff.
There's
Okay.
a horse race. You know, life's just a one big horse race, dude.
Yep.
Oh, let's look at some of the names. Nine Pins, Squire Silk,
Dude, some horse names
Crazy
are like
Horse.
some are like Tickle Fuck.
Patriot Games, Genghis, Strangely Brown. That was what that guy was looking up on.
Yeah.
The last one.
Yeah, we should have done that.
Google
You know, that was a good one.
Strangely Brown. Sunny Hill Boy.
All right, I don't want to read all these.
Are there any really good
So
ones?
Harry
Oh,
Arbisher.
Party Rock, dude. In
Boop,
2016.
boop. It's just what's that guy's name? I almost said Weifu. It's like Tifu or something.
Oh, I didn't know.
Taifu or
I just
something?
know it's a nephew and an uncle.
Yeah, and I think
Dance with your uncle.
yeah. So these mics definitely sound way better. This is a good one. We still don't have a sign off thing, so
Bye.
that's bye. And remember to spin that dice, dude.
Spin it.